All right, Shalom. This is your brother Shamar from the Phoenix camp. And with that being said, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. And peace and salutation to the brothers that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. We're going to jump right into the lesson. This is Daniel 3:17. It says, if it be so, our power whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace. He will deliver us out thy hand, O king. But if it not, be it known to thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods nor worship thy golden image which thou hast set up. So that spirit that Daniel had, that's the spirit that the elect are going to have. Whether things go to the right or to the left, whether we become martyrs or the Lord deliver us, because he's capable of both. The Lord is capable of making us martyrs to his glory, and also to redeem us out of tight spots to his glory. But the thing about it is, it's all going to be to the glory of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So whatever you're set up for, that's what's going to happen, man. But the mind state was the same. The mind state didn't alter. The mentality didn't alter. The spirit didn't alter. And that mentality, that spirit that Daniel had, Daniel and them brothers had, was that no matter what, we were going to trust in the power. And we're going to face that same dilemma in the days to come. The men of the Lord that are out there housing hedges, the men of the Lord that have targets on their back for preaching this truth. This is a reality that we all have to face. This is something that's serious, man. The apostles and elders always say, a lot of these men don't know what they're getting themselves into. So we know what we got ourselves into, man. We know the seriousness of it. It's a life and death matter. It's a very serious thing. Recently you had these bug out camps holding up what they call a Passover. It was all kinds of folly, all kinds of folly and bullshit and reveling, and that's just straight up wickedness, man. They're not in that serious minded spirit. They're in the spirit of the world. But anyways, going back to the lesson, I'm gonna run it back. So if it be so, our power whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fire furnace, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. But if it not be known to thee, O king, we will not serve thy gods, nor worship thy golden image which thou hast set up. So they took a stand. Men of the Lord take stands. Men of the Lord stand for something. They stand for this truth, regardless of the consequences, man. That's why Scripture says, you being unentangled with the affairs of this life. We're here. There's consequences to every action, whether it be good or whether it be evil. And as a man in this truth, you got to be prepared for such consequences, man. You got to prepare your mind already for those consequences. With that, I'm going to give Job 13:15. A real quick lesson here at the plantation. This is it's a lot. Job 13:15. And it says, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, but I will maintain my own ways before him. So Job had that same mentality. This is the mentality that the man of the Lord had. The mentality that no matter what happens, I'm going to keep my faith. I'm going to keep my integrity. He said, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, but I will maintain. Let's get that word maintain. Defend my ways. In what ways is that? The ways that we've been taught, the ways according to this truth. Mine own ways before him. He shall also be my salvation, for a hypocrite shall not come before him. So a hypocrite shall not come before him, man. So if you're doing all this hooping and hollering out with the highways and hedges or making your videos, and then when push comes to shove, you back down and you get in that weak nature spirit, then basically you're a hypocrite. That's why the scripture says, be not just hearers of the word, but doers also, man. It says, let me get the scripture. This is James 1:22. It says, but be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves, man. So you gotta be truthful with yourself, right? It says, for any be a hearer of the word, not a doer, he is like unto man beholds not your face in the glass. For he beholdeth himself and goes his way and straightway forgets what manner of man he was. So your position in this truth, you as a man in this truth got to be a constant everyday thing. Just because you take that garment off, after you do the work on Saturdays or whatever days brothers go out, doesn't mean you back in the world, man. We already left the world spiritually. We gotta maneuver around the world in our daily life, but the integrity must be maintained at all times, man. You gotta maintain your integrity with yourself first and foremost. You gotta catch whatever hell that comes your way, and believe me, brothers, brothers know, man. Brothers know that there's a lot of hell, and there's more to come. So this is it, man. This is what we're called to do. This is the Apostle Ronald. I think he said it. He said, this is the. I'm trying to find the word. Oh, some of the fact. This is the initiation. This is what we got to go through. The foolishness of preaching, the catching of the hell. These are all requirements for us to attain that glory, to attain the kingdom, man. There's a price has to be paid for everything, man. You get nothing here for free. You know, the scripture says that we're not judged by our works, but yes, we are. The scripture says that we're not going to be saved by works, Salakia. But faith without works is dead. So there's a balance in between those. So this is a requirement, man. Us preaching His word, us going on the highways and hedges, of us living this life as men of the Lord. These are requirements. These are trials. These are tests that the elect gotta go through. Most high willing we be those men. But I'm going back to James 1:22. It's about be ye doers of the word, not hearers, only deceiving your own selves, man. So that's what a hypocrite does. A hypocrite deceives his own self, man. He puts on the front, but in reality, he's not what he makes himself out to be. Basically, he's lying to himself because he knows that he's not what he portrays. And that's Esau, man. Esau, the number one hypocrite on the planet Earth. He portrays to be some type of righteous, moral man, but he's the most immoral, the most perverse, the most wicked of them all. Slakia. Slak. And what's that? I'm gonna get Proverbs 28:1. And it says, the wicked flee when no man pursues, but the righteous are bold as a lion. So going back to Daniel, 3:18, 3:17 and 18, Daniel was bold. Daniel was bold in professing his belief. He said, the Lord will save us, He will save us. And if not, just know that I didn't bow down to you. That's boldness, man. That's bold. That's boldness right there. That spirit of boldness. That's what the Most High is going to put upon us elect in these last days. That spirit of boldness, man. So that's what we got to strive for. Be bold in all things. Be bold with yourself, man. Be bold to yourself. Don't let yourself take the easy way out. Pursue the hard, man. Pursue the difficult. These 2/3 out here, they pursue the easy. I think it was Elder Roundup. He recently made a video. He said Jake's good at making excuses and procrastinating. Don't be that, man. Be bold. Fuck procrastination. Fuck making excuses. We're called to be high value men. We're called to be having that royal mentality, that rulership mentality. And procrastination and excuses, those are mentalities of the weak. We're called to be bold. So the wicked flee when no man pursues. The wicked flee when no man pursues because he's trying to get away from some type of a situation that he doesn't want to be in. He doesn't want that challenge. But the righteous are as bold as a lion. The righteous you're gonna face whatever comes their way head on. So boldness is a spirit to be in. Said I'm gonna get Revelation 2:10. Revelation 2:10, and it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. So that's boldness right there, man. That's being bold. To fear nothing, to fear things even when you know that it's not gonna go your way, but to go with it with boldness anyways. That's boldness. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death. Be bold unto death. So we got to have bold faith, basically. Bold faith. And I will give thee a crown of life. So that's the kind of man that deserves that type of reward. A man bold in faith deserves the crown of life. And the men that are going to be bold in faith are going to be elect, and they're going to deserve that crown of life. Because the Lord's going to put that spirit upon them to have that boldness, man. Instead, I'm going to get Psalms 37 and 40. So we got to be bold. We also got to be bold in our faith, man. We got to be bold in knowing the fact that the Lord's going to save us out of whatever trouble is going to come our way. Whether even if we give the mortal flesh in the process, we still good, man. We don't fear those that kill the body, man. This is Psalms 37 and 40. And it says, and the Lord shall help them and deliver them. I'll start at verse 39. But the salvation of the righteous is of the Most High. He is their strength in time of trouble. So he's going to put that spirit upon you to have that boldness, man. Just like he put the spirit upon Daniel to have that boldness. And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him. So that's the requirement. You got to trust in the Most High completely. Trust, complete trust, man. Basically, the Most High is the only thing you can trust in this life. You can't even trust yourself, man. You'll fail yourself. But you can, because we're weak. We're in these shades of darkness. The only thing you can really trust the Lord. So that's where you put your faith into. That's where you put your effort into. Something that can't be broken. That's what strength is. So having that bold spirit is a spirit that the elect are going to have. With that being said, man, it's a real quick lesson. Most I will and hope was edifying. I didn't want to make it too long. With that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Let's keep on pushing. Shalom.